Hi, my name is James. I'm the pastor of engagement here at Crossroads, and we're so excited that you're curious about baptism. Let me give you a 50,000-foot picture of what baptism is. It begins with your story and this larger story of God. We all are living in a story, and around us is this story that God is writing. And at some point in all of our lives, those intersect. And at that moment, we have the opportunity to respond to God, to actually enter into awareness in His larger story and our part in that. We do that through trusting in faith in the work of Jesus, the forgiveness that God offers us through the death and resurrection of Jesus. And that begins a whole new life of us entering into the story of God and experiencing Him and actually experiencing our true self as His daughter or as His son. Okay, so you're asking, great, how does that relate to baptism? Well, when Jesus calls us to follow Him, He calls us in Matthew 28 to be disciples, followers of Him, and to be baptized. And what baptism is, it's a public declaration of this inward change that happened. See, trusting Jesus is an inward decision we make. But Jesus says, I want you to go public with that. I want what happened inside of you to come out into the larger story. And in baptism, we publicly and visually display that. In baptism, we go under the water, which symbolizes our death to our old self. And when we come out of the water, it symbolizes this new life, this new adventure of life with God. So what does the process of baptism look like here at Crossroads? It's super easy. It begins with you simply filling out the form here on this webpage. From there, depending on the age of the person who's being baptized, one of our staff members will reach out to you and invite you into a devotional, a study process, if you will, to understand what salvation fully means, what baptism is, and to unpack your story. See, when your story and the story of God came together, that's a unique aspect of who you are. And we want you to really think about that, articulating your connection to God in that. The reason why is at some point in your life, someone's going to ask you, why are you a Christian? Why are you following this Jesus? And we would love to help you prepare, articulate that story for yourself. After that process, we'll contact you and we'll set a date for your baptism. It could be on a Sunday morning in one of our weekend services, or it could be at one of our baptism events. That's really your decision, whichever you're most drawn to. And it's just our joy to walk with you in this process of obedience to Jesus and going public with the incredible work that He's done and He continues to do in your heart and your life. Thank you for inviting us in. We look forward to walking with you in this process.